Who should we ask? Who should we ask? I'm more interested in her answer. Kimmy's gonna have a quality answer for us, right? But Classy here, she might say, I don't know, you look like 60, you old dirty alcoholic grandpa. Huh? She leans in closer. How old do I think you are? Yes, you heard that right, miss. I said, how old do you think I am? She's buying time to formulate the best answer possible here. Look who's finally awake. I don't know, 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Huh. She actually is using some logic here. Let's say you were 20 something, 25, a good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44. I'm gonna say you're 44. Yo, that actually kind of makes sense. Kimmy would not have come up with that. Even logic says, wow. And I agree. That was a pretty good answer. 44? Hell yeah, I'm young. Yeah, I have a university degree, you know? I remember now. I'm a young. Absolutely. Age is just a number, man. Well, in my case, that's a bad thing, though. Right? Usually you say that when you are old, but you look younger. Can't speak. In my case, it's the other way around. I'm kinda young. I look like hell. Yes, miss, but the lieutenant disagrees. For him, that number is 56. Serious? Wait. This requires scientific measurements. I think so. I think so too. Bring it. I'm not afraid of the truth. Oh, it's a thought. Date of birth generator. To the laboratorium, Visual Calculus says. I can't just ask Kimmy why he comes up with 56. That would be easier. Damn. Oh, we can't actually unlock it. We have so many thoughts though. Damn, what do we do with all these? I mean, to forget a thought, I need to use a skill point as well. Yeah? Do I actually have 4 skill points? Are you serious? Do I have 4 skill points? Whoa, why so many? What happened here? So the date of birth generator. Your face looks like it's 58, and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100. Both longer than they ought to be. The day and the century. But for how long, then, has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start wrecking those brains of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? Oh, man. Should we just do that? I don't know what it's gonna do for us. But why not? Let's find out. Right, I'm curious. I guess that's enough. Let's find out. We do have 3 skill points. I don't know. I don't know where to put them into. Victims' tattoos, right? We found something out here, and we completed asking Clausier. Yeah. Right, let's go. Where do we go? There was something about Manana. I think he has a key for us. Is that true? I think that was true, yeah. Although, you think we should talk to these guys here? You're auto-saving, that's also interesting. It's like something's gonna happen. Alright, any new things we can talk about? The bill for tonight. The 20 real. I do. But I probably don't want to give it to him yet. I might need it. Let's not do this now.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Hello. Yeah, her missing husband, Moral, is like the story, the story mission that we want to do in this new area that we have unlocked. I not noticed this about me, but actually I have lost all memory of the world and myself, and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And apparently there is something wrong here as well, huh? I not noticed this about me? She frowns, looking over. Surely things can't be that bad now, can it? You sense that she won't judge you no matter what you say. Good woman. Things aren't bad, they are catastrophic. You know where we are, right? Yeah. This much I know. We're in the Whirling. That's right. And where is the Whirling located? In Ravatal. And yeah. And Ravatal is the disgraced capital of the world. Yep. See, we're getting somewhere. Although this whole conversation isn't going anywhere, I think. Ravatal is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. Holy crap, if this is the most beautiful city in the world, I probably would not want to live in this world. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Ravatal is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Most definitely, huh? Speaking of history, you know what year it is? I don't... yeah, no, I probably know. 41? Item gained. Whoa. I did not know that was gonna happen here. That's right, my dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. I can't tell you that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Ooh, some kind of a democracy maybe? Oh no, our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. I did not actually mean to select that. It happened when I switched my webcam around. She's gonna think we're crazy now. Oh no, nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a special administrative region, led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly not one who's horseback. If there's no government, how come that there are cops? Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't really any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense at least. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter ever since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She is scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged. So, how did I do? You didn't do very well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things, history and places, remembering reality in a word. It is very odd. A sigh from Kimmy. But, Elena says, maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs. And, while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much. She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good. Okay. So we don't want to know more about the revolution. We've heard about this ever since we played this game. Who could tell me more? Let's conclude this. Someone more educated in sweeping matters? Maybe you should ask the lieutenant right there? No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I am a police officer. We gained a new task. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get a reality lowdown. Of course, she turns to you. Then I don't know, someone rich maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. But thank you, sweetie. You did make me forget about my worries for a while. Okay, interesting. We got another mission and we got a pen. A kind of green ape pen. We're probably gonna need that someday. Right, so Leo says you're friends with Manana. Is that true? The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. Right. What about this borscht that you're making? The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can't just say something cool in return. Like Mercury rising. Let's just say yes. The man looks at you, then at the soup. His face lightens up. He picks up a bottle from the shelf. Barz, need more vodka? He can't speak. Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the man happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union. Of course, vodka. Now that makes it a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. Whew. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get them drunk. If they're drunk, they're gonna talk to us. So yeah, turn the vodka up. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew. Could I have some of that brew? No. We're gonna stay sober, or we're never gonna get to the bottom of this whole goddamn mess that we're in. But this is good to know, because these guys are gonna eat that. And I think once they've done it and they're drunk, we should go talk to these guys again. Let's see what our task is telling us here. Oh, this is the reality lowdown. Gotcha. This is not the thing we wanted. We completed this borscht thing though. Yeah, and that. Okay. I thought we completed that quest with the borscht. The special borscht, there we go. Deal with the situation, that's the only thing it says. Okay, I have dealt with the situation. And this is what I'm trying to get out of it. That these hardy boys are gonna talk to us once they're drunk. Let's talk to her.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
You're gonna talk to me. Because you are Elizabeth Miss Beaufort. I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you're actually here. Titus Hardy. You caught her off guard. Push her some more. Easy. Leo told me all about you. He likes to talk a lot. You're not here to shut up the legal counsel. You're here to question these men. You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. You established that. A man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire. He said Mr. Everard sent you to law school. He said you were in debt to Mr. Clare. He said you're the union fixer. He said you're Mr. Everard's doux et sucre death machine. Something sugar? Something and sugar? I know that thing is true. I don't remember about the other things. Maybe he said these as well. But he definitely sent her to law school. And she answers, I represent the union and these men here. Don't make this personal. Oh, but it is. A very minor victory. Okay, that's it, huh? Alright. God damn it. Didn't gain anything from this
It's you
conversation,
again.
man.
What is it?
Rhetoric 4. Put a skill point into rhetoric to open this white check. We might actually do that. Should we do that? Let's talk to him about the bullet first, though. I just found a bullet in the hanged man's head. A bullet, you say? He pats the back of his head. That's mighty curious. Indeed, huh? Mighty. How did it get there? Well, there are so many bullets in the world and so many heads. I guess it's only logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads. It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course. Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their very eyes. Yeah? Yeah? I'm gonna ask you again, why was this bullet in the victim's head? Wow. He's got it in a real evidence bag and all. Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what happened. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting. You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid and his brain grew around the bullet. Around the bullet, man, that's a good one. It is kinda good. All the goofing around is to avoid lying. It's a technique. Let's get straight to the point, huh? Did you shoot him? Shit. I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk. Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. Better hope he stays sober. That's not so good since we just, you know, poured a lot of vodka into that borscht to get these guys drunk. Not good to hear that now. Well, what we meant, you know, before he was hanged, did you shoot him before you hanged him? Before, after, during? This is getting ridiculous. They told you already what happened. Stop wasting your time. Alright, alright. But don't you worry, I will figure this out sooner or later. Never been worried in my life, lawman. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Now we can do this? Because of the strange reaction to the bullet? It's still only 42% though. We're not gonna get this, are we? I don't know what went wrong last time. You have so many good ideas here. Make them all see they are puppets on a string. So last time we tried to go with this dialogue option here. Now, what are we gonna talk about here? I'm gonna tell you a little story about Kimmy. What fucking story? A story that fits the occasion, of course. I invented a wonderful allegory for all of this. No, 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 there's no story, Kimmy says. But it's too late. It's too late. We're going with it. You see, Kimothy. Awesome name. Kimothy here got himself into a jam. I didn't. Let's not do stories. Now let's do questions. Kimothy says. No, 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 don't listen to him. This is gold stuff. Now let's get didactic. So Kimo got to thinking he could trust this bad chick because she was hot. So he asked her to lie for him. She promised she would, but then ratted him out. Almost cost him his job. So you got played, huh? Good job, you got his attention. Now rewarded with a metaphor. We got played, huh? Like a damn deck of cards. Titus, she played Kim like a miniature train set. Ah, this is not cool enough. And a 3-string banjo is not cool enough either, but he's gonna understand the deck of cards metaphor. Yes, yes, like a deck of cards, Kimmy says. The point is, this allegorical Kim should have just told the truth. You need to man up and take charge, little guy. Shit's got to be equal in the couple. Listen to your buddy Titus here. Nothing like this would ever happen to a hardy boy. Well, thank you, Kimmy says. I'll try, he says, dryly. Please understand that Kim in this story was an allegory for you. You should not hide the truth. Sure, Binoclard, allegory. You didn't get played, Titus did. I'm gonna do you a solid and change the subject, okay? A man like Titus is way too confident to get that analogy. This man would rather live in a fantasy world where he isn't a complete loser. You need to be more forceful next time. Gotcha. Was a good story though, wasn't it? I think so. I think so. Now let's run over to that Manana guy. Oh, let's call Alice back. I don't remember why, but there was something. Alice from Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Oh, have you heard back from the ICP about the serial number? This is the question, yeah? Yes, the armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Betancourt-sur-la-Clève in 42. It was part of a special order for Court de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranyesi pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. She browses some pages. So it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over the last year since the armor was issued. You know what it is called now? The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the Corps de Pharmacie is a military contractor called Crenel. And the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor. A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted. So the dead guy's name is Crenel? Downwell?